In the expansive realm of human contemplation and belief, Stoicism and Christianity serve as strong pillars, leading numerous individuals through the chaotic waves of life. Despite originating in vastly different eras and societies, both ideologies tackle fundamental inquiries about existence, providing wisdom on topics such as joy, virtue, and spiritual fulfillment. Stoicism was born in the bustling markets of ancient Greece and promotes living in harmony with reason, finding happiness through virtue alone. Its principles were first taught by Zeno of Citium and have been immortalized in the writings of Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. These teachings emphasize resilience, integrity, and mastering one's emotions. With its roots in a small Jewish community, Christianity tells a story of forgiveness and mercy focused on the life, lessons, and rebirth of Jesus Christ. It presents a message of optimism, compassion, and deliverance, welcoming individuals into a deep connection with the spiritual realm. Exploring the differences and similarities between Stoicism and Christianity goes beyond simple intellectual exercise. It delves into the core of human yearning for purpose and fulfillment. Despite their distinct origins and beliefs, these philosophies come together in their shared pursuit of a fulfilling life, emphasis on moral excellence, and guidance during times of hardship. In this video, we aim to uncover the connections and differences between Stoicism and Christianity, merging ancient wisdom with divine guidance to uncover a timeless masterpiece. We will dive into the historical background, fundamental principles, moral lessons, and powerful influence of these two philosophies on individuals and Western society as a whole. The roots of Stoicism trace back to Hellenistic Greece, a time of great change and philosophical exploration. Zeno of Citium founded the philosophy in the early 3rd century BC as a response to the uncertainties of the era. It offered a moral code based on natural laws and reason, which resonated with both the upper class and intellectual circles in Rome. The teachings of Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius spread throughout the empire and shaped its ethical foundations. Their writings, including letters, speeches, and personal reflections, offer insight into the Stoic way of life, one that embraces resilience in the face of adversity and strives for virtue above all else. The story of Christianity begins in the outskirts of the Roman Empire, where the teachings of Jesus of Nazareth sparked a spiritual awakening. Originally regarded as a sect within Judaism, Christianity rapidly gained followers throughout the empire due to its message of hope, redemption, and divine love, resonating with people from all walks of life. Key figures such as Paul the Apostle, Augustine of Hippo, and Thomas Aquinas played crucial roles in shaping and spreading Christian beliefs, turning it into a worldwide religion that has left a lasting impact on the course of human history. Throughout history, two schools of thought, Stoicism and Christianity, have intertwined and diverged in fascinating ways as they seek to understand the human condition. Serving as symbols of hope during times of darkness, these philosophies have provided guidance towards finding inner peace and fulfillment in a tumultuous world. Let's explore their core principles, moral teachings, and lasting impact, uncovering the valuable wisdom they offer to modern society. Stoicism and Christianity offer different perspectives on how to live a fulfilling life. Despite their differing origins and focuses, both philosophies provide valuable lessons on virtue, human nature, and the pursuit of moral excellence. Founded in the early 3rd century BCE by Zeno of Citium, Stoicism is a philosophy that prioritizes the development of personal virtue and wisdom as the key to true happiness. According to Stoics, living in accordance with nature and reason is the foundation of a good life. They recognize 4 crucial virtues: wisdom, Sophia, courage, Andrea, justice, dikaiosine, and temperance, sophrosine. At the core of Stoic belief is the concept of apatheia, or freedom from harmful emotions, achieved by rational control over one's desires and reactions to external events. Prominent Stoic thinkers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius argue that an individual's moral character and internal dispositions are the only factors that determine their happiness and well-being. They suggest that external circumstances, whether perceived as positive or negative by society, should not disrupt one's inner peace and virtuous way of living. Christianity, which emerged in the 1st century CE, revolves around Jesus Christ and his life, teachings, death, and resurrection. It offers a path to salvation through faith, love, and grace. Unlike Stoicism's emphasis on self-control, Christianity prioritizes relationships and understanding human existence through the love of God and others. The fundamental Christian values of faith, hope, and charity, love, are seen as gifts from God that enable believers to live according to his will. The teachings of Jesus, especially the Sermon on the Mount, serve as a guide for Christian living and emphasize qualities such as humility, mercy, and peacemaking. According to Christianity, humans are inherently flawed due to original sin and can only achieve redemption and moral perfection through God's grace and forgiveness. This perspective encourages relying on divine help for ethical living, contrasting with Stoicism's focus on self-reliance. If you like this video thus far, please continue watching and don't forget to like and subscribe. Although Stoicism and Christianity differ in their philosophical beliefs and ultimate goals, they share common ethical principles and moral aspirations. Both value leading a life of virtue and integrity. Stoicism emphasizes living according to reason and nature, while Christianity stresses following the will of God as a means to align with a higher cosmic or divine order. Furthermore, both traditions promote universal brotherhood. Stoicism's belief in cosmopolitanism, the idea that all humans are part of one moral community, mirrors Christianity's teachings on universal love and the inherent worth of every individual, as demonstrated in the parable of the Good Samaritan. However, the paths to achieving an ethical life differ greatly between Stoicism and Christianity. Stoicism places authority in reason and the self, advocating for inner reflection to attain virtue and inner peace. On the other hand, Christianity puts its faith in an external deity, highlighting the transformative power of God's grace and the importance of communal worship and support. In the modern age, both Stoicism and Christianity provide valuable tools for navigating the difficulties of life. Stoicism equips individuals with emotional strength and logical reasoning abilities, attracting those who strive for personal growth and inner contentment. On the other hand, Christianity offers a sense of community within a shared faith and a message of hope and salvation, speaking to those who seek purpose and spiritual connection beyond material possessions. Originating in the busy marketplaces of ancient Greece and thriving in the Roman Empire, Stoicism suggests that a good life can be achieved by understanding our place in the universe. At its core, Stoic philosophy emphasizes living according to reason and virtue as the ultimate goal. The four cardinal virtues identified by Stoics are wisdom, knowing what is right or wrong; courage, facing challenges steadfastly; justice, fairness in interactions with others; and temperance, controlling desires and impulses. One of the key tenets of Stoicism is living in harmony with nature, including acceptance of fate and things beyond our control. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, encapsulated this belief through his dichotomy of control, teaching that inner peace comes from focusing on what we can change. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, also emphasized this idea in his Meditations, highlighting the importance of rational principles and the common good over personal desires. Christianity, which emerged in the 1st century AD as a fulfillment of Jewish prophecies, is centered on the life and teachings of Jesus Christ. Its core beliefs revolve around faith, love, and grace. According to Christians, salvation is attained through faith in Jesus Christ and his acts of dying and coming back to life for believers, offering redemption and eternal life. Love is the central moral principle in Christianity, expressed through Jesus' commandment to love your neighbor as yourself and prioritize love for God above all else. Grace, the undeserved favor of God towards humanity, is another fundamental concept in Christian doctrine. Through grace, individuals are given the power to live according to God's will and achieve salvation. The teachings of Jesus, as recorded in the Gospels and the letters of Paul the Apostle, emphasize the importance of kindness, modesty, and forgiveness, calling upon believers to transform their lives and the world through acts of service and love. Although their origins and ultimate goals may vary, Stoicism and Christianity both hold love, compassion, and ethical living in high regard. While Stoicism aims for tranquility through virtue and reason, Christianity offers salvation through faith and grace. Both philosophies urge individuals to rise above base desires and pursue higher purposes, whether it be harmonizing with nature or following the teachings of Christ. The Stoic emphasis on inner strength and resilience aligns with the Christian belief of enduring suffering with faith. Similarly, the practice of self-reflection and striving for personal improvement in Stoicism mirrors the Christian journey towards spiritual growth and perfection in love. By examining the fundamental principles of Stoicism and Christianity, we discover a profound dialogue between reason and faith, virtue and grace, presenting diverse paths to understanding a fulfilling life. These ancient wisdoms, whether attained through disciplined pursuit of virtue or embraced as divine love, continue to inspire and guide individuals in their quest for purpose. Throughout our lives, we all encounter moments of pain and struggle. Stoicism and Christianity both seek to provide perspective and guidance in navigating these challenges within their respective belief systems. How we choose to confront and handle these difficult experiences is a central theme in both teachings, presenting opportunities for resilience, enlightenment, and personal development. According to Stoicism, suffering and hardship are natural parts of human existence and should be embraced as opportunities for personal growth and the cultivation of virtue. Rather than view pain and difficulty as inherently good or bad, Stoics see them as indifferent and instead focus on how we choose to interpret and respond to these experiences. This is reflected in the writings of Marcus Aurelius, who believed that facing adversity allows us to demonstrate virtues such as courage and wisdom. The ideal Stoic remains calm and collected in the face of all external circumstances, maintaining equanimity through life's ups and downs. As Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters," emphasizing the importance of one's response to adversity. In this view, overcoming hardship serves as a test of our philosophical principles and strengthens our character. Despite recognizing that suffering is inevitable in this fallen world, Christianity offers a unique perspective on its purpose and value. It is not only seen as a consequence of living in a broken world, but also as an opportunity to draw closer to God and share in the sufferings of Christ. Throughout the New Testament, suffering is portrayed as an essential part of the Christian journey, with the Apostle Paul explaining how it produces endurance, character, and hope. Romans chapter 5, verses 3 to 5. Furthermore, Christianity teaches that suffering can have redemptive qualities. It can serve as a means for God to refine our faith and cultivate virtues within us. The concept of carrying one's cross, referencing Jesus' crucifixion, symbolizes accepting suffering in obedience to God and for the service of others. In this way, suffering becomes more than just a burden. It becomes a channel for experiencing God's grace, developing empathy for others, and growing in spiritual maturity. Both Stoicism and Christianity offer powerful perspectives on suffering and the human ability to endure. Central to Stoic philosophy is the importance of personal virtue and rational thinking in navigating difficult circumstances, promoting an inner strength that remains unshakable despite external challenges. In contrast, Christianity frames suffering within a larger theological framework, providing hope and redemption through faith and a supportive community. The responses of both Stoicism and Christianity to suffering demonstrate a shared belief that adversity is not simply a hindrance, but an essential aspect of the human experience that can lead to greater wisdom, empathy, and spiritual understanding. However, while Stoicism emphasizes individual growth through self-reliance, Christianity relies on the transformative power of divine grace and communal support. By exploring these perspectives, we gain a deeper understanding of the complex relationship between suffering, personal development, and the pursuit of a meaningful life. As we navigate the trials of existence, the teachings of Stoicism and Christianity remain relevant by guiding us towards resilience, insight, and a more profound connection with the world around us. Stoicism and Christianity both offer powerful and intricate ethical structures, providing direction for living a life that is not only righteous and fair, but also satisfying and purposeful. Despite their distinct origins, one being a philosophy based on reasoning and virtue, the other a religion centered around love and divine mercy, both systems align on fundamental moral principles. They promote a lifestyle that values empathy, honesty, and the well-being of others. The foundation of Stoic ethics is the belief that virtue is the ultimate good and the foundation for a moral life. According to Stoicism, there are 4 key virtues: practical wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control. Living a virtuous life means aligning oneself with nature and reason, recognizing our role as social beings interconnected with others and the world. The Stoic philosophy asserts that ethical living arises from understanding the true nature of the world and our place within it. By embodying the cardinal virtues, one can achieve eudaimonia, commonly translated as happiness or flourishing, but more accurately understood as living in harmony with one's true self. Marcus Aurelius frequently emphasizes the importance of acting rationally and for the greater good in his Meditations, reflecting Stoicism's emphasis on community and the interdependence of all individuals. The basis of Christian moral teachings can be found in the commandments urging love, to wholeheartedly love God and to love one's neighbor as oneself. These core principles, taught by Jesus himself and reiterated throughout the New Testament, serve as the cornerstone for ethical conduct, emphasizing qualities such as empathy, forgiveness, and selflessness. In addition, Christianity introduces the concept of agape, a selfless and unconditional form of love that is seen as the highest form of love. This idea is exemplified in the life and teachings of Jesus, who willingly sacrificed himself for the salvation of others. As such, Christian ethics are deeply rooted in relationships, both with God and with fellow human beings. Moreover, moral values in Christianity go beyond simply following rules or commandments. They emphasize embodying the spirit of Jesus' teachings. For instance, the Beatitudes promote virtues like humility, mercy, and promoting peace, offering a vision of happiness based on righteousness and compassion. While Stoicism and Christianity both value ethical living and moral principles, their beliefs and underlying philosophies differ. Stoicism focuses on rational understanding and personal virtue as the foundation for ethical behavior, urging individuals to act in accordance with nature and reason. In contrast, Christianity bases its ethics on the command to love from a divine being, emphasizing the transformative power of grace and the importance of faith and community. Compassion, justice, and integrity are important virtues in both Stoicism and Christianity, but their methods for achieving them vary. Stoicism emphasizes self-control and reflective thinking as means to virtue, while Christianity highlights faith in God and following the examples set by Christ. Despite their distinct origins, the ethical teachings of Stoicism and Christianity offer valuable insights into navigating life's complexities and stress the timeless relevance of virtues like wisdom, courage, compassion, and love. By exploring these enduring perspectives, we can gain a deeper understanding of the principles that lead to a good and meaningful life. The concept of community and the role of the individual hold great significance in both Stoicism and Christianity, shaping their beliefs and customs. Stoicism stresses the value of personal accountability and logical self-control, while Christianity emphasizes the importance of communal support, companionship, and united devotion to God. Despite these varying perspectives, both schools of thought promote a harmonious connection between the individual and the larger community, recognizing their mutual effect on leading a virtuous and meaningful existence. According to Stoicism, every person is a member of a larger community that operates under reason and natural law. This philosophy promotes the idea of cosmopolitanism, which recognizes that all humans are part of one interconnected society, regardless of their location, social standing, or political beliefs. By viewing ourselves as part of a universal community, we are encouraged to fulfill our duties towards others and act in ways that benefit the greater good. The Stoic belief in personal virtue and rationality does not discount the importance of others. Rather, it includes a responsibility to contribute positively to society. In the writings of Marcus Aurelius, there is a strong emphasis on individual responsibility towards the well-being of the collective human population. A truly Stoic individual strives for both personal tranquility and the betterment of the entire community through practicing virtue. While Stoicism places great importance on individual reason and virtue, Christianity emphasizes the community of believers, often referred to as the body of Christ. In the New Testament, it is taught that Christians should support and care for one another, sharing their possessions and working together to spread the message of Christ. This communal ethos is exemplified in the early Christian church, as shown in the Acts of the Apostles, where believers are seen sharing their resources, breaking bread together, and praying as a united community. Christianity views the church not just as a gathering of individuals, but as a spiritual family where each member plays a role in the body of Christ. This highlights the interconnectedness of believers, where the well-being of one affects the whole. The communal aspect of Christianity is also evident in its sacraments and rituals, such as baptism and the Eucharist, which strengthen the bonds of fellowship and reinforce the shared commitment to living according to Christ's teachings. Both Stoicism and Christianity recognize the significance of social harmony and mutual support, reflecting the understanding that the well-being of the individual and the community are deeply intertwined. While both philosophies value personal virtue, they also emphasize the importance of communal relationships and contributions to the common good. In today's interconnected world, the teachings of Stoicism and Christianity hold valuable lessons for fostering social cohesion and collective well-being. By drawing on these ancient wisdoms, we can navigate modern challenges with a balanced approach that acknowledges both individual responsibility and the importance of community. Stoicism and Christianity have deep roots and significant teachings that have made a lasting impact on Western thinking and customs. Their influences are evident in philosophy, literature, politics, and even day-to-day moral decision-making. Their legacy endures, shaping the values and ethical principles of modern society. The renewed interest in Stoicism can be attributed to its practical approach to dealing with life's challenges, prioritizing resilience, rationality, and emotional well-being. Its teachings on distinguishing between what can and cannot be controlled align with modern methods of stress management and mental health. The emphasis on personal virtue and ethical living also resonates with discussion about character education and moral responsibility today. Notably, Stoicism has influenced leaders, writers, and thinkers throughout history, including figures like Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, philosopher Michel de Montaigne, and contemporary authors like Ryan Holiday. Its principles have been applied in various fields, such as psychology, particularly in the development of cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, which shares Stoicism's belief in the importance of thought processes in shaping emotions and actions. The impact of Christianity on Western thought and culture cannot be overstated, as it has shaped laws, social institutions, and moral values for centuries. The Christian emphasis on compassion, forgiveness, and the inherent worth of every individual has played a significant role in shaping Western legal and ethical systems, promoting ideals of equality, human rights, and social justice. The concept of agape, or selfless love, continues to inspire charitable works and social movements aimed at alleviating suffering and addressing social inequities. Throughout history, influential Christian thinkers such as Augustine, Aquinas, and Martin Luther have contributed to philosophical, theological, and ethical debates, leaving an indelible mark on the Western intellectual tradition. In modern times, Christian principles are still evident in various humanitarian efforts and community services, exemplifying the faith's enduring commitment to compassion and service towards others. Stoicism and Christianity both promote living a life of purpose, integrity, and service to others, although their methods and ultimate objectives may differ. The Stoic belief in self-reliance, rational thought, and inner tranquility provides valuable resources for navigating the complexities and pressures of modern society. Similarly, Christianity's emphasis on faith, community, and compassion offers a framework for understanding one's role in the world and the importance of serving and loving others. In a time characterized by rapid change, uncertainty, and increasingly divided communities, the teachings of Stoicism and Christianity offer grounding perspectives on resilience, ethical living, and the pursuit of the greater good. Their enduring influence on Western philosophy and their relevance to current discussions about morality, well-being, and social responsibility highlight the timeless nature of their wisdom. By exploring Stoicism and Christianity side by side, comparing their philosophies, ethical teachings, perspectives on suffering and adversity, and the roles of community and individual, we uncover a rich tapestry of insights into the human condition. Although rooted in different traditions, both offer lasting lessons on leading a life of righteousness, fortitude, and empathy. As we navigate the challenges and opportunities of the 21st century, the ancient wisdom of Stoicism and Christianity continues to inspire and guide individuals and societies toward a more mindful, moral, and interconnected world. Thank you for watching. Please come back for more insightful videos on Stoicism